We now cross live to Anambra State, where Governor Soludo of Anambra State is spending his third anniversary as Chief Executive of the state, commissioning various projects in the state. Let's now cross live to Anambra State.
12 months plus 2 days. You better deliver before 12 months. That's the only way you'll be our friend. Deliver quality job in less than the time scheduled, because we have no, I mean, we don't tolerate, absolutely. I mean, ours is an agenda with a deadline. So you get this 10.8 kilometers fixed expeditiously, and then that's the only time that I will say congratulations. But now, let's just get it done. So we'll go over here and kick it off. Yeah, well, no problem. That's why I'm on my jeans, and thank you very much. Wait. Ah, okay. Now, about Kuku. Oh, yeah. I think so. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know the camera. That's the thing. This is not going to go with this. You go reach the other video. No, it doesn't. No, so, you hearing me? I think with this, I'm just pushing this one now. I can push it and it will move. Isn't it? So, yes, all right to you. The man, we're not the fear walk. No, we're not the fear walk. We're not the fear walk. Yes, so when we're dealing with on repairs, on road getting, part of the challenge of this country is that we don't maintain existing roads. We just construct new ones. But we've done about 400 kilometers of existing roads and made them motorable, and 751 kilometers with 420-something already asphalted with stone base and so on. And our completion rate is on the average of about 12 kilometers every month. Every month. Anambra is one large construction site with 7 bridges and flyovers and so on and so forth. Yes. Yes, so, yeah, this your new title is, this new title. I know my people, they gave me some titles, but now in the street, they have given me a new one. The man we're not the fear walk, eh? And the Anambra, all Anambra people united in this one, this title. But it was given on the street. Man, we're not the fear walk. Olwa Tuegu. Thank you very much. I think with this, we officially flag off the construction of this 10.8 kilometer Nkwo Orifite to Nkwo Newi road with the flood and the erosion control to the glory of God. And we expect this to be delivered probably in the next 10 months or so. We'll come for the commissioning. Thank you very much.
Bad plot. Let's do. Gently. Oh yeah. Turn your back. Make I take the road. Turn your back. You did life now. You know the turn camera like that. You don't. Excuse.
right, we now move to Anambra State, where Governor Chukwuma Soludo is spending his third anniversary as Chief Executive Governor of the state, commissioning various projects in Anambra. Let's now cross live to Oraifite in Anambra State.
Mama Anambra you're most welcome, ma'am. Yes, the man we've all been waiting for has arrived. The man who is pleased that every Anambra must be lifted out of poverty, that hunger must be stamped out of Anambra State. The man who has fought insecurity head on, who has ensured that Anambra sleep with their both eyes closed. Yes, Mr. Governor, this man and all that you see on the faces of these people are testament to the fact that you have done well. Mr. Governor, we say no. No, no risk. No, no Pusigo. You are most welcome. Yes, this is the man who has been recognized the world over for his wonderful contributions to economic advancement, for his innovative solutions in the progress of Anambra State. Yes, we have Professor Chukwuma myself, Soludo in our midst. Please, can you turn over, may we find somewhere to sit and clear the aisle? Please, let's clear the aisle. You are most welcome, sir. Yes, we are here today in Orufi. All what we good done in our midst. All what we do is in our midst. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please, let's find somewhere and then clear the aisle. May we now pledge our allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria by singing the national anthem. we may now be seated, having considered the Anambra anthem as our prayer. Let's be seated. You're most welcome once again to this very august occasion. May we please get on to the traditional kola nut rites as it is done in Ibola. Let us do the presentation and get on with it as soon can be. Yep, so okay. I work in a governor, solution governor, Professor Soludo. Because you may feel I know I look no risk. Make I make an egg. You may call Bia or risk. I reckon I didn't want. All I call alone or risk. Napia, Oka, and Rinka or the month. This year, Nabo, that's no. Make I make an egg. No, what I'll risk before one. Who's organ or risk? Business I can go for man. I make an egg. Live on your line. I bear my game. Organ, the governor man or risk if we are now. It was the poor or risk and Azum. Now I get vote DJ na 2027. I got for the vote at that time. But no solution governor on our wall. All what are we able? Tinekena. Gozenia, Goziazinunia, Gozia government here, Gozia in the no. That's right on your mind. Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much. The Governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo Siabal, Oluwatoegi. The First Lady of our dear state, Dr. Nonya Soludo. The Deputy Governor of Anambra State, Dr. Onyeka Chukwu Ibezim. The Majority Leader of the Anambra State House Assembly, Dr. Ike Naopozene, the Secretary to the State Government, Professor Soludo, the Commissioner for Part of the Anambra State Executive Council here present, Dr. Emeka Said, the Mayor, Ekusigo Local Government, Mr. Chimezie Obi, His Royal Highness, Udoji Obiori, and other Royal Highnesses here present and making known. The President General, Ori Savin, DK, leaders and members of Agri Party, the All Progressives Grand Alliance here present, support groups, One Youth, Two Fields and others, distinguished guests, members of the fourth estate of the realm, ladies and gentlemen. I say one welcome to you all. The chairman of the Anambra State Traditional Rulers, we say one welcome to you to Bugage News. Yes, today we are here for an all-important event. As we all do very well know, Mr. Governor has been doing superlative works in Anambra State. Which how believe on Mr. Governor was at the worst slum, what used to be the worst slum in Obaru local government. And there we witnessed an uncommon transformation of what used to be a slum into a with the construction of roads, building of a brand new general hospital, and so on and so forth. And on the faces of Ndokoko and others, you could see joy. We can pick up swallowing. It was an account. You.
Is good.
We can build a new friendship.
Chess with Fabulous here.
I am sweet, but don't try me still.
How can that not disgrace me?
I am avoiding one person.
She does owe me an apology.
Have you ever Googled I didn't Google it. Like I said, girl, I read. You should read often.
An insecurity which we have suffered. It was recorded that for the very first incident of what insecurity of the working governor of Anambra Soludo, like I did say. Welcome. So like I did to do that which he knows how to do that.
Glovo, you've got the city at your fingertips. Hanging out with friends and craving fried chicken or smoky jollof with fried plantain? Order on Glovo and receive it in minutes. Running low on toiletries? Don't panic, Glovo's got you. Order on Glovo and receive it in minutes. Family time deserves quality food, so treat them to a sweet surprise. Yummy. Track the rider in real time as your order makes its way to you. Download Glovo, order anything you want and receive it in minutes.
Guy, with the rising cost of things, we need to plan our next move.
Guy, I agree with you. I mean, with the money we make, we should not be struggling with our finances now.
Maybe you both need better banking options.
What do you know about better banking options?
I recently moved my salary account to Polaris Bank, and since then, it's been a smooth ride for me. They bought over my existing loan and gave me better interest rates and repayment terms.
Are you serious?
Yes, as a Polaris salary account holder, I can get personal term loan, auto loan, mortgage, 50% salary advance, credit card, and more without going to the bank.
Really?
I've got a personal term loan already. See, here's my credit card too.
How do I make the move?
Simple. Open a Polaris salary account on Vault. Use salary account as your referral code.
My guy, I am moving my salary account now.
Get personal term loan and more with your Polaris salary account. Vault is available on Google Play Store and Apple App Store.
Salary and Vault.
And my mayor, Biko, Agumano, Orifite, I say Governor Munye, Governor, I po Ndena Judo, now to call it Akaye na Waja, Manu. So I'm not saying no. Biko, Luka Galaga, Aijeloka, Adolo, Governor, Nike Nechuku, na Nkwado Gozulie for Ari Togalaga, Owena Rolo Police in Anambra State. Thank you so much. So last Sunday, we were in Oka supporting our governor in appreciating God for all that he has done for him and Anambra State. If you were there, you will testify that it was very exemplary testimonies. Bishop Kuka was exceptional. The bottom line is that we've not seen anything like this before in Anambra State. Today, the governor is here. I want to tell the governor that what is happening here today has never happened in Orifite. What is that? For a sitting governor to come to Anambra State, not only to flag off a construction of a brand new road, that connects 3 communities in this area, but also to inspect an ongoing project. And it has never happened before. This is the first time it's happening in the history of Orifite. So Governor, Orifite is saying, Jidekiji. I can't say that in English, but Jidekiji means you're doing very well. And we appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, Orifite is today giving the governor a scorecard. And that scorecard is A+. That scorecard is what? A+. That means it's unparalleled. We've never seen anything like that before. So, Mr. Governor, Orifite has resolved that your second term is not negotiable. You will count on Orifite. Our pledge to you today is that for your second term election, Aka Orifite Yabogene, Aja, and as soon as the governor takes office, Honorary Governor, I hope you got that. So we salute you and we appreciate God for using you to transform Anambra State. Our prayer is that God will continue to sustain you, that God will continue to keep you in good health. By the time you're done, Anambra will be saying, this is the measure for governors to come. Thank you so much, Mr. Governor. We welcome you to Orishite.
Thank you very much, Mr. PG.
So that I will kill all the birds with one bird. We have a gift for the governor. We would like to do it right now. It will take just 2 minutes.
Very well. Okay, we can have that quickly. Right? One of the things I made, thank you very much, Mr. PG. One of the things I made from your remark is that the reward for work well done is more work. And I think there is a consensus to the fact that Mr. Governor is doing wonderfully well. This is indeed wonderful. The people of Orishite and the Efusigo are saying thank you to Mr. Governor for the good works he does. This is to say thank you to Mr. Governor. I'm sure that words can hardly express the joy and the heart of Orishite. Thank you, Mr. Governor. Yes, and there is no gainsaying that this is the feeling in the entire Anambra State, because everywhere you go, Mr. Governor's good work have become like MTN. It is everywhere you go in Anambra State. Thank you very much, Mr. PG, for those wonderful remarks. Of course, he was the legendary reggae musician, Bob Marley, who did say that when you live for yourself, you live alone. But when you live for others, you live again. I am in doubt if Mr. Governor is born again. But courtesy of the wonderful work that he does, I am certain, Mr. Governor, that you will live again. May God bless you immensely. Because I call Governor once again. Very well indeed. One youth, two skills. Solution is here. Of course, that's from both some of the youths whose lives have been touched by Mr. Governor's policies. Thank you very much. On that note, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite the mayor of Efusigo local government for a very brief address of welcome, by which I speak of Mr. Chimezie Obi.
Mr. Governor, it's all out to you. Came from Anambra State. It's all out to you. Came from Anambra Odelibo, the Deputy Governor. Nzenzeno, Elebi Boline, Bigondi Esu, Bidu Kankuru, Kechi Yazeno. Mr. Governor, Lefusigo local government also. If in a local also you see 6 roads in the local government. The first one is Nzazuburu, Umunuku for road, completed. Ozuburu, Iheposu for road, 95% completed. Atane, Ozuburu road, 80% completed with bridges. John Ayono Civic Center to Akubu Road. And I'm going to get that. The result of Newi Ozuburu to Okija with the bridge at Olas. I don't know what to say about it. In case of you to today's soul, in Patonko Road, reaching Elizabeth to Newi, Mr. Governor, just want to say thank you. Thank you for remembering the Kusigo. The Kusigo, I resolve to go now. Mr. Governor, where Kusigo, all second home here come. Africa is the Kusigo, and the Kusigo is Africa. Mr. Governor, go and sleep for your second term. And when you use Mr. Governor, in the area of security, Mr. Governor, in the area of security, Ekusigo local government is one of the 8 local government areas that are under siege by non-state actors in this state. But under your watch, Ekusigo local government, do the first local government to be infected from non-state actors. Important example, and as well every Monday here. Mr. Governor, all easy men could be possible. And on that note, I like our dear big brother, Sir Metal, for supporting you. Makana open ni na mo kuma obia na support to see and obu na oda for do odo nka Ekusigo oya boy second home what dey Ekusigo so eligible I like you for supporting Mr. Governor in everything he's doing in this state. We thank you. All into a case here with that evidence of democracy in the governor. Onye kwado gọọmenti nọ na power na-eme ọfụma eme ihe n'obodo ahụ so anyị na-ekele Eleke Igbo. So Mr. Governor, just to say thank you and welcome to our dear local government. Now, Mr. Solution.
Please may we appreciate him. That was from the mayor of Ekusigo local government, Mr. Chimeji in more ways than one. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are still here with Mr. Governor, the wonder-working governor of Anambra State, where he has come to flag up a road project. But beyond that, he has sought to have a tete-a-tete with the people of Orifite and Ekusigo. On that note, I now want to most respectfully invite a man who has supported the works which Mr. Governor has been doing. Please join me as I make welcome the Commissioner for Housing, Mr. Paul Onyeka. Please put your hands together for him as he makes his way to the podium.
APGA,
Mr. Governor, onward people like Akawagol already, and their amiable wife, Mama Anambra. Asking Council on the existing protocol, but on Mambo, Nekenero, Agadaga, Mother de Kasai, Boy and Keno Bakita. So, Biko, all can go na if our brother could go already. That's the mayor of the local government. Boy and Mekwana of Ma, and go on to get a fine on them of Ma. If we could go, and I want to say this without mincing words. that even though he has said we have six roads under construction, one out of the 6 already completed and commissioned. But there is something he has not said. And I don't know whether it has come to the minds of Fonde Kusigo, but I want to say it today. Amongst all the local governments we have in Anambra, I think Mr. Governor, with the kind of passion he has for every local government, the one he is having for Kusigo is unparalleled. Because it's much unparalleled. Because you just declare all the monies being put in these projects, even the water projects, every other thing, if you put all of them together, you understand that Efusigo is blessed compared to some other places. So we want to thank him especially for that. One youth, governor. I went there na some of us the stakeholders led by Oboka here and other political actors na Ekusigo na ndị Ekusigo niile anyị ebidogoli teka na abụ because when Mr. Governor was vying initially, Ekusigo gave him 100% in the primary. Or was he? Then this time around, in the election we also repeated such. This time around, if we mean if I get 100%, that we will do that. Okay? And that's what we're out for. So all kind can say I'm not Ekusigo. When I kwado maka ife na-abịa olu oge anwa anyị agwa ya nọ ndị mmadụ ka ya na-emekọ ife na ife o mere na anyị ma anyị ego eme ọfụma daalụnụ ndị Ekusigo daalụnụ very much. And in Jesus' name we bless Mr. Governor and his wife. In Jesus' name we bless them.
Thank you very much. That was the voice of the Commissioner for Housing, Mr. Paulie Onyeka. Please, we appreciate him because. Yeah. So, very well, it is not a day for long talk because we want to hear from the governor. But it's not time for us to have that yet. Please, we have in our midst the very member representing Ekusigo constituency in the Anambra State House of Assembly. And he also doubles as the majority leader of the House. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I make welcome Honorable Udodeme, the majority leader of the Anambra State House of Assembly. Please let's appreciate him. Thank you.
Ekusigo biko kwezuenu. Mr. Governor, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, Mama Anambra, the wife of the governor, you are welcome. The Deputy Governor of Anambra State, you are welcome. My colleague, Honorable Onyeka Chike, the House member representing the Nnewi North. Please let me stand on existing protocol. Igwe. But before I continue, I think there is something that is missing. Honestly speaking, the name of Ekusigo must be repeated. After I begin, Ekusigo. Ekusigo no solution. Ekusigo no solution. On that note, please, I want to call the President General of Ori, Savin Dike, to come out. Today you will declare full-time ABGA movement. Vin Dike, please, I want you to come out. Savin Dike. Because we will not be saying that now when we platform AJ Jogwa. Because when we platform AJ Jogwa. It's an Ogwa. Manakai pronounced Zekafia because Christ was killed, but the question was asked, Onoge Koje Pontius Pilate. If I will not get Kevin, I talk, I'm on a hand. Let it be a full declare.
I deliberately did not talk about my big brother and friend, Dr. Semekofo, because I know that he goes to church, but I know he doesn't serve in the choir. But Dr. Semekofo is #1 choir master of Governor Charles Soludo, Koloniaka. #1 choir master. So I know, and I'm here to pronounce that Orifite, under the umbrella of Sir Emekofo and under my watch as the PG of Orifite, today I am decamping from APC to ABGA, formally. Thank you so much.
Biko, don't mind me. I'm the leader of the house. Don't mind me. In a very short way, you get network and all. Taiwan, are you with it? One network and all. Ibata apoga. One network and all. Apoga. One network. Congratulations, Chievogo. Honestly speaking, I'm now another person, another life I've added into my mission. You know, I'm a born again. You are very correct. When they were talking about Chief Sir Dr. Emekofo, I think in the military, even though I'm not a soldier, once you misbehave, they will say you don't buy job. If you talk against Soludo, where Emekofo is, I'm sorry, you don't buy job. But when he was doing it, most of us don't understand that some nowadays we normally see here from our parents. Before Kenyan on Elu, even what on Elu will happen, okay, on what are the normal fear? He continued to mention it. Those days, I'm proud to say, most people don't understand what he saw. And today, the visibility is here. Today, the entire 21 local governments are rejoicing. This is what we call uniform acceleration. 21 local governments are benefiting the same thing at the same time. Honestly speaking, I continue to ask questions. After the second term, I'm not talking about this one. Whosoever will come in, I wonder where you will start. Because he has made things available for you to come and enjoy. But I know those people will continue with innovation. Mr. Governor, your name that you got from the street, which I am one of the street members, Oluwatuewu. Time shall come, we will legislate on Oluwatuewu. We will legislate. You can take notes. We will legislate. Because I will reject the planning, the structural design, the target, most of the roads we capture are roads that connect not only the plants the state has in the name of changing gears anytime they come up with the project. Changing gears, we're only in gear 2. Gear 2, we never go gear 3, gear 4, gear 5. Don't provoke him to put revise, but he told me that his vehicle don't have revise. Where do you go? I am proud. So, my people, it's better you join. If you want to Elijah and do, Munezinu, that's what you get into. It's a pity the vehicle is moving. On this note, I thank Mr. Governor. I'm telling him that the difference between me and others is that I will continue to say Oliver wants some more. I know intentionally why we choose to pass the other road, even though I know we have lots of ways, because Mama Nambarano here, I know you are having waist pain, but she will take care of it. But the better way to take care of it is to consider smooth ride everywhere in Anambra, which is your target. Oloribo, I know you will do it. India Kusigo, please, this is the right time to pay him back. He doesn't need anything from you. Go and look for your voter's card. Get it anywhere you keep it. Dust it. Prepare your mind. If you really want this job to be sustainable and continue, come up with your voter's card on the November 8th and make sure that the business will continue. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes. That was the voice of the majority leader of the Anambra State House of Assembly, Dr. Obodo. Yes, Arizona. Thank you very much. All right, so having done that, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I think the one common consensus we have here today is that there is joy in the minds of our people. And of course, it is not time for campaign yet. It is not electioneering yet. And we haven't come here to campaign. But the people are happy and they are expressing what? Their joy, their heartfelt joy with the performance of the governor. And they are saying that when election time comes, that they will be going this route yet again. So all Kaimala, that we ain't campaigning, but we are decided on where we are headed. Thank you very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Biko, let me at this juncture now invite yet again to speak to us very briefly the Honorable Commissioner for Works, Engineer Ifeanyi Okoma. Let him speak to us very, very briefly. Please, may we appreciate him as he walks to the podium. Please, kind call on the if that these lofty ideas of Mr. Governor are brought to fruition.
Mr. Governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, the First Lady of Anambra State, Dr. Onye Soludo, the Deputy Governor of Anambra State, Dr. Onyekachi, the critical stakeholder of our party and of the Igbo land, Sir, Dr. Emeka Ofo. Today, Mr. Governor, we are here to flag off the Inaugurates Civic Center, Achuzu, Afuku, to Onitsha, Owerri Express Road, the total length of 5.8 kilometers. Mr. Governor and the Inaugurates, this is a virgin road and it has some special features. One of the features is that we have a major erosion, which you are all witness to. This major erosion measures from 10 meters wide to 33 meters. It was actually a major erosion with a depth of 22 meters. But that is not the effect. The effect is that there is a stream nearby called Afuzu Stream. This stream, Ekulu Afuzu, this stream is about to be silted. So if this erosion is allowed to continue, the stream will be silted with an adverse effect on the upstream, causing flooding that will eventually sack a lot of the communities up front. But today, by the grace of God, Mr. Governor and the members of ALSEC and the Anambra State have awarded this contract, and that erosion is completely tackled, and the river is restored. There are other things we've done on that road. We are speeding. This road is supposed to last for about 1 year, but we will complete it before 1 year, by the grace of God. And so, Mr. Governor, this is the brief of this road that I'm talking about. And yes, Mr. Governor, this is the brief of the road that we are talking about. It is stone-based 150 mm with side drains on both sides, trying to control all the flows that might come into it. And so, Mr. Governor, I hereby hand over this mic to you to thank you, Mr. Governor. Thank you.
Please, Biko, let us put our hands together for him and of course for Mr. Governor. We have just heard from Mr. Commissioner the quality impact which this road is going to have on our environment when it is fully completed. That is to tell you that indeed Mr. Governor has the development of our state at heart. Biko, may we put our hands together for him once again. Let's appreciate Mr. Governor. Yes. Yes. At this juncture, I want to invite a man who has solidly continued to support Mr. Governor in all that he does. Please put your hands together for Sir Dr. Emeka Ofo as he steps forward to speak to us very briefly. Let's keep appreciating. Mr. Governor places priority on what he calls PPCP, that is public-private partnership. Right? Private community partnership. Dr.
His Excellency, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, the Executive Governor of Anambra State, and our mother, Mama Anambra, the Deputy Governor of Anambra State, the Majority Leader, members of State Executive that are here present, traditional rulers, especially Igwe Orifite, and the Chairman, Traditional Rulers Council of Anambra State. Nobody can name on. Nobody can name on. That one. Well, today I am most grateful to God today for making this event possible. Previous speakers have attested to the fact that the governor and myself are close. Then there is no doubt about it. It's a fact. It's an open fact. And I'm lucky to announce here in the Civic Center of Orifite that His Excellency Professor Chukwuma Soludo is my friend and indeed my brother. We don't have an agenda or Anambra State. If I know Kuvi, God they work in Magobagene, God they want. When I cook, Beacon, Dorifite, Beacon, Kai Solo, Moto, Aymanaga. You cannot find your motor in a zone. It is ever a motor where tire and no spare tire or you river. If one of who motor down for the year, Trelaya was in to get a pep. Now, even Joguno Mauna, O uniform Cotera, Bawene so. Unaya education whereby. By the move, Magana, even Nawefu, for never I affair. Arama was over the table. Chineke no go no ye man. Even the table, Bosso or Bosian, smell down. Also, was that a podcast? It was Magana. I will never mortgage or refute every single local government or Anambra State for any fee. What do I have? Professor Soludo, I brought ordinary professor, a very ordinary person. I'm on governor of Anambra, Nigeria. I had a Diego, or the Goyana Zafana, if we are now Zafan factory, or sooner, no Diego na bank. Ona Ashanaga, and I told her, then, Yamonia was fine. So, Soludaro can come the Mariamatan, and when they are doing it. In our zone of honor, it's a rocha. Yes. I ain't don't negotiable at all. And then what of any apology, what of any your people, Nifa, Baganamna, Ajonganam Bradema. Even the guitar 66 years. I don't need 20 years. I don't 30 years. When it has 20 years, I stood my ground. And look, any of man over there, Nanambra, and Aramonia on a penny. And what on plot, Noka. anụmanụ kọntraktị ebe a ife nchọrọ ka ọ dị mma n'ọzọ bụ ọ dị na Oraifite, ọ dị n'Ichi, ọ dị na Nnewi, ọ dị na Isiọfịa, ọ dị na Anambra niile, anyị ezuo oke, ọ dị na Naịjirịa, o nwere ife ọzọ nchọ mana anyị wụ nwoke onye nwere onye anyị na-atụ egwu Chineke na-emere anyị ife ọ na-eme mana mgbe a na-ekwu na sekuriti n'ọdọrọ ama m na ọ na-agwa m sị m na nne na ya ka m fụ ihe na-eme na Febụwarị na Maachị ife na onye ọ na-anago ya obodo adị na mma ọkwa na eziokwu anyị eme ya obodo ya dị mma onye m nọ n'ebe a ọ na-ekpe ekpere na-echefughị na ya maka Chineke ara ome mistake. God brought him for a purpose, and that purpose that he has assigned him to come and do, he must accomplish it and complete it before. If you look at what he has done, yesterday I was at Oboko with him. I saw things, and my friend, when I was seeing up to the airport, he confessed that he hasn't seen such a thing. He hasn't seen such a thing. That one is a widely transport professor, well exposed, with a lot of intelligence too. He knows. So it's not somebody that you can come and deceive or cajole into accepting something that is wrong. But the most important thing about everybody know, I know see everybody, and you look about it. 3 years ago, and I just get a second time. By the time I get the second time, or if they are using, don't know. On your gun, yes, what do you so, Adam Fu, come out, movement. Magamma, when you money, Noro Yoshi. Always, Magone is whom Mason, Amaja, Mana, or is. Magivan Nadeba has of assembly there, Nare would go, when another would go, but no more only as an ego. Magaput this and a man, only one I put this. Yeah, Troy phone. I want to go pure water there. He went something so that he will fall back in a position. He didn't matter, Bruno, Bomada, Imagine, Iran Minister. I was a year ago, Yaro, and Afghan. She like a better now. There was an Mana, Agoya. Ago went to go again, I go money. So, I would have got him. She like goes soon. Dalon.
Thank you very much. Sa'i. Dr. Emeka Ofo. Please, let's keep appreciating him. Yes, it is what it is. We are in Anambra State, where one man has transformed the face of this state within a space of 3 years. That man is Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, the man who remains committed. He is the governor of the year, recognized by so many institutions in terms of infrastructure and so on, and awards and recognitions are endless. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we now hand over the microphone to Mr. Governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo. All about you.
Oríṣiríṣi bueno. Hey, mmadụ ọnọkwa ebe a. Mmadụ ọnọkwa ya. Oríṣiríṣi bueno. Ekwusigo mụ ọnọ. Zụọ ọnọ. Kacha ọnọ. The First Lady of Anambra State, the Deputy Governor, Majority Leader, and the other members of the House of Assembly. Aaron, my brother, Sir Dr. Emeka Ofo, Igbo niile abịambeghị. The chairman of Anambra State Traditional Rulers Council, Eziweka Nobosi, no. Welcome. The traditional ruler of Ozobolo, of Ifite. Igwe, thank you very much. Akupea, from Ogago from Odenigba, Agwata Norumba to Odenigba Anambra. Oh, if I'm for Akupea. Thank you very much. Igwe Ozobo, okay, I can put it over. The Igwe is like an animal, none. Or if it's thank you very much. You know, I've gone to Orifite a couple of times. Sometimes I will just be driving past. And on my way now, as you go my Afia Iboa, Afia, get on Kwon Kedifa, Kiz, I cafe, Bunkwom, Unkwogene, Unkwozula, Ozulago. Now the first one, Nga. The crowd there was, they trooped out from the market and blocked the road, and their songs, I had to get down and dance with them. Now here again, I saw another market. Nkwedo again, I had to get down from my vehicle and we danced to this place. A few times I've come to Orifite on the invitation of my brother, Sir Dr. Emeka, especially first, some other times to commission his project. We went to the radio station. We went to where he's doing metering company here in Orifite. Then to the various charitable gestures, not just on the Orifite. I've been to the event for the widows, and I understand about 3,000-4,000 of them or so. He takes care of, gives them monthly stipends, and sometime last year, he distributed more than 100,000 acts of rites to all communities in Anambra State who were here to celebrate as well. My brother and numerous others. My brother, you are an example of what it means to be a true Onyanambra, a true philanthropist. You are not just doing it, your philanthropy knows no bounds. All over the country. I know what you do in the north. I know what you do in the southwest, southeast, north central, northwest, northeast. I remember the flooding and what you were. Because when I traveled to Borno, in that same flight happened to be representatives of Emeka Foundation. You're touching lives all over the country. And this is a metaphor for what it is, living beyond self, selfless service. Because at the end of the day, how many cars are we going to drive? How many rooms are we going to sleep in? How many houses do you need? What can you eat? What can you drink? And as I know him, he doesn't drink, he doesn't even eat much, and so on and so forth. So the rest, every other thing is vanity. On the last day, you will be remembered by the work that you have done, and our brother here has lived out the true essence of what it means to live an impactful life. And I am proud that he is my friend. I'm proud that he is my friend. I celebrate him and celebrate the Anambra Nine, our stakeholders, our captains of industry, all of the Anambra who have hearkened to our call for PPCP, public-private community partnership. Because if you look at the budget of Anambra, the entire resources available to us, it's maybe 2-3% of the income of this state. And therefore, to accelerate development on the path and the speed that we want, we need the private sector, as the other hand, to clap. And I've traveled around many communities, flagging off and commissioning roads, tens of kilometers of roads, done by the public-spirited in the Anambra and who are hacking into this. I'll be commissioning some factories and so on and so forth very soon. I keep visiting them. So I want to appreciate all those who are making contributions at the family level, at the kindred level, village level, community level, local government, and the state. And I want to celebrate you once more, Sir E. You know, something was said about him and being an ardent supporter of mine. And this is not a relationship born out of any that is transactional. It's not a relationship born out of transactions about what is it that you give me, what is it that what are you going to get, what am I getting? And I want to put it on record. Since our relationship and since I came and became governor, Sir E has never asked me of anything that we should do for him as a person, that we should either give him contract or give him land or give him this or do anything for this or so on and so forth. Has never even come to me and said, oh, I want you to give this person an appointment. Not at all, not once. And I'm saying this publicly and on national television. All that he is interested is that we do something for the state. And I must confess, even this road that I have come to inspect now and flag off, the ring road, it's called Inaugurates, the ring road. He knew about it, and the he knew about them after we had awarded them. He never spoke to me about them because he left us to say his interest is that, as he said at 66, what am I living for? My interest is that so far as I live, I want to contribute for Anambra to be a better and greater place. And I want to appreciate you, my brother. We don't find these occasions very often to celebrate our people who are making selfless contributions to the development of the state. Managa Mabia, Gaibia, or if it's a Bunuku obodo. Bo, Rose, or if it's a Bunuku obodo. Onu when Nuku, Nuku obodo, when Nuku. Hey, even on our race with a Kalila. It must have in there, Bulu, large. I'm a name of one day or race with and they are Bon, that was a big. I'm sure even one of his cousins, the Okuosas, and so on. Get that venerable. I think the venerable Campo was there. And I saw the oil mongo a few years ago, about 2 years ago. That's why I'm just wondering whether or not can the government. Can the government? Can the government? But overload. But no, I'm joking. Government will do its part. The private individuals will do their part. Communities do their part. That's where we move Anambra at an accelerated speed. This Dubai, Taiwan, Silicon Valley vision for the state cannot just be done by one party, by government alone. It will take all of us working together to be able to connect the dots. And as I was coming, we flagged off the construction of the 10.8 kilometers that links Orifite, even to the Owerri-Onitsha Expressway, down all the way to Neud, 10.8 kilometers, but erosion, gully erosion and flooding cut off the road into half. And I'm glad that we awarded that contract It's now flagged this off. The gully has been filled, and people can now, it's now motorable, and we're hopeful that in less than 12 months, you can drive from the Nkwo to Nkwo back again. The second is what I call the Inaugurates, the ring road. Because several people I spoke to, even the PG, I remember on one of those social events we had, the SAE, we were discussing, they were coming with others, and some people, I think somebody else was talking about the ring road. It was another road. I said, go and choose one. And you guys came with a consensus that the ring road is the #1 priority. Three of us. And they agreed that this one is the #1 priority. And so we have come to do this road. And because we are very intentional in selection of the roads that we do, it's of strategic importance, and you can see linking up Wuku and going back up to Owerri Onitsha Expressway, isn't it? So from there, anywhere you come, off Owerri Onitsha Expressway, you get in, come into Orifite. From there, probably join the Nkwo again. You are back to Nnewi from there. Orifite and Nnewi will one then. So what God has put together, the godly erosion was about putting asunder, and now solution has come, and the two must be put back together. So, as I was coming, I saw some children from a primary school. They were there at the fence, I think, on their recess, and they were looking at me, so I stopped, because I can't resist seeing children. So I stopped, and they came, and they happened to come from public school, government primary school. I know in Anambra, all public schools, primary, secondary, is free of all fees and charges from kindergarten to SS3. And so when I saw them, I was telling them that these children, that they are going to, that's from them. We are looking forward to the future. I can say, because this state, with not only the infrastructural development all over the state, that is prime. Security, law and order, of course, is the foundation of every society. But our human capital is our greatest asset. And that is why we are putting everything to make sure that Anambra will continue to lead the area of health, the area of education. Yesterday at Okpoko, the Honorable Minister of Health commissioned the General Hospital there at Okpoko. Okpoko was the biggest urban slum in the southeast, next to, Onitsha. It's actually, some people say, Okpoko, it's Okpoko. My commissioner here is telling me it's in Obosi. As you work, I will say in Obosi, Onitsha, I will say, I will leave that one for you guys. You guys sort it out. O and O. Don't know sort it out and car. But we are at Okpoko, where we're showing an example of urban regeneration, where you have over 500,000 people living in the most despicable urban squalor. And today, they have about 16 kilometers of road completed their interstreets with street lights, pipe-borne water, a general hospital with the silting and closing, and the Honorable Minister commissioned the general hospital yesterday, where women are receiving free antenatal, free delivery. Over 102,000 women in Anambra have so far benefited from free antenatal, free delivery, with 400 of them cesarean operations. All of them free in Anambra State, with almost zero mortality rate. We must invest in these people. We must invest in the health of our people. We must invest in the education of our children. And then, of course, this infrastructure, we have it crisscrossing all local governments. All local governments very strategic manner all the communities that have been abandoned, neglected, and those of them that have never seen 1 inch, square inch of tarred road. We're making sure to connect all of them because we want Anambra to be one large, smart mega city. You can't have a smart mega city if there are portions of the state that are not connected. So we are connected everywhere and rebuilding cities. 5 brand new general hospitals completed, mostly equipped. Onitsha South, local government, one of the largest local government, most thickly populated local governments in Anambra. Nobody will believe that they are getting their first ever general hospital. That's been equipped and we'll be commissioning it very, very soon. So, and I figure, we are taking this all over Anambra. Anambra has become one large construction site. And so, like Inaugurates, soon we'll be at Nnewi. Soon we'll go to your brothers at Nnewi. We'll be getting there. The dualization project from Owerri Onitsha Expressway through Okija, through Ozobolo to Nnewi, then from Nnewi to Nobi, Adazi to Agolo. Again, all dualized. Then from Amobia down through Agolo, Ekulobia, Oga to boundary with Imo State, also being dualized. All this will be, our vision is that in some years to come, all the trunk arrows in Anambra will be dual carriage. All of them will be dual carriage. We'll have to dualize them and get on. We have the rail master plan, which we're about to get into execution. Anambra has all it takes to be whatever we dream that it can become. And we're very deliberate. So far, in 3 years, we have not borrowed a kobo to do all of this. And what I can say to Ndi Anambra, Bona onwebere ifo nofo. Onwebere ifo nofo. You ain't seen nothing yet. You haven't seen anything yet. Onwebere ifo nofo. Unu kana simple, you're shouting about this and that and that and that. I can equip on. We are still at the Amata Barabins. Amata Barabins, Amata. Our youths are smiling. We have executed 1 youth, 2 skills. Solution is here. Oh, thank you very much. We have executed the most productive, the most impactful youth empowerment program, where we use the Igbo apprenticeship system to take youths into apprenticeships, and they are trained for almost a year on their chosen skill areas, and then in partnership with the business school at Nnamdi Azikiwe University, they are given the entrepreneurship skills, and then we give them startup capital. 5,000 of them, the first batch, and over 3,000 of them now describe themselves as proud young millionaires. And 1,000 of them as proud young millionaires have now volunteered to train another 1,000 by themselves and get them started up. That's very successful. Within 3 years, we're now talking about some thousands of youth millionaires. And we have another 8,300 undergoing the same structured training, covering the entire 326 wards of Anambra. And before August, thereabout, we will also dole out a few billions to be able to empower them to get out there and become the millionaires, the job creators for Anambra and for Nigeria. On digital skills, our Silicon Valley is on course. We are building the new Silicon Valley and trained about 30,000 youth on digital skills. And Code Anambra program has been successful, and we are now launched the 1 million Anambra Digital Tribe. It will be happening all here in Anambra. but we're only just putting down the foundations. So, Tundi Anambra and Tundi Orifite, Abiakwanu Mozo, Ekene Kanji Webia, so thank you. You've been wonderful. Igwe na PG, Ewalugoma Akupe, Onwelo Ebune, Mfolo, Nka, Atobaramanya, Ejiroku Mungazi, Webia. Mana emezi anyị ekwuo maka ife anyị ga-eme etu anyị ga-ezumi ya ka a ga-eji mee mmanụ. So yes, thank you very much that you said. I know when I contested the first time, I think Efusigo certainly and Orifite certainly happen to be among those here in Efusigo. You know, there are 21 local governments in Anambra. We very narrowly, and I would dare to say mistakenly, missed 2 local governments. And those 2 local governments, I am certain now we are going to be winning at least 80% in them. We won in 19 local governments out of 21, including this Efusigo. Efusigo is our home. Efusigo has always been our home. And so when you reassured us that we are still in together, that if it was 70 the last time, probably 95, 98, 99.5. Say 99.5. Okay, I'm waiting. I think somebody has thrown a challenge. Somebody threw a challenge before. And the challenge the person took is that someone from North said that their ward will have the highest vote and that their ward will beat even my own. Now, many wards are now competing to say which ward will produce the highest number of votes. And the question is not whether we will win or I will win or so. Is there any ward out of the 326 that will be missing? And I'm pretty sure, certainly not in Orifite. The 3 in Orifite is 3 over 3. Nefusigo is 12 over 12. But, so we're not campaigning. Campaign will begin in June. And when it begins, even for us, our own campaign will begin maybe even August or thereabout. Because so far, I'm just looking to see, is there anybody contesting? I don't know. I don't know if there is anybody else contesting. So sooner or later, we will know if anybody else is contesting. But otherwise, we are focusing on work, 24/7, because the agenda is an agenda with a deadline. I want to appreciate all of you and say, Orifite, Abiakwa Mbono. And I know I'm in a haste. Nsikita ebe abụọ. Onwere ebe mma messed up over. Onwere ebe mma messed up over. Maka ka arapụ ịbụ na ebe a. Ụfọdụ ga-eget ebe nwere ike messed up over. Pa agbawa gị izu na pa ma ebe bụ ibe a. Otherwise, Orifite bueno! Orifite mono! Zuono! Kachano! Agamabia very soon. Agamabia very soon. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Yes, that was the voice of the walking governor of Anambra State, Professor Chuma Charles Soludo, CFR, who has been doing wonders. Yes, so, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may we now rise once again as we pledge our allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Again.